Tuesday, November 26th, marked a critical moment for the Middle East. Israel and Hezbollah agreed to a 60-day ceasefire, offering a rare pause in the region's multi-front conflict, which has raged since October 7, 2023, when Hamas launched a brutal stealth attack on Israel. The latest ceasefire, which was brokered by the United States and France, it outlines three key measures. The first one is Israel's gradual withdrawal from Lebanon, and the second is Hezbollah pulling back north of the Litani River, and the third one is the Lebanese army retaking control of its territory in place of Hezbollah fighters. This agreement, it has raised hopes for a broader truce, particularly in Gaza. A day after the ceasefire was announced, Hamas indicated its readiness for negotiations. Yet, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu appears committed to continuing the military campaign against Hamas. And in the couple of days after the Hezbollah truce, Israel has stepped up bombardment across Gaza, killing at least 42 people. The ceasefire in Lebanon was largely driven by Hezbollah's diminishing military capabilities. Months of targeted assassinations, battlefield defeats, and sustained Israeli airstrikes have significantly weakened the group. Iran, which is Hezbollah's chief patron, also pushed for a pause to recalibrate its own strategic priorities. For Netanyahu, agreeing to the truce was a pragmatic choice. Despite the losses, Hezbollah still possesses around 1.5 lakh rockets and missiles. Just days ago, its attacks forced hundreds of thousands of Israelis into shelters, even striking Tel Aviv. The ceasefire also ceases the strain on Israeli military. In Gaza, operations are primarily conducted by the standing army, but on the northern front, reservists are heavily involved. Sustaining this dual front deployment has become increasingly challenging. De-escalating in Lebanon also allows Israel to concentrate on Gaza, where Netanyahu's far-right coalition has ambitious goals. Some of the far-right leaders have called for re-establishing Jewish settlements in Gaza and even promoting Palestinian immigration. Unlike in Lebanon, any ceasefire in Gaza faces stiff resistance from Netanyahu's ruling coalition. The Gaza situation is further complicated by Hamas's leverage. The group still holds approximately 100 Israeli hostages, and its leadership, while fractured by targeted assassinations, shows little inclination to negotiate under military pressure from Israel. Netanyahu's political survival also hinges on the continuation of the war. Facing corruption charges, his wartime leadership status has delayed legal proceedings, creating a political incentive for him to prolong the conflict, particularly in Gaza. The ceasefire in Lebanon reflects Netanyahu's strategic effort to stabilize the northern front, ease the pressure on the IDF, and maintain his political support. But it may not offer a roadmap for peace in Gaza, where entrenched political and strategic challenges make the conflict far more difficult to resolve.